It's only World 2, but we've been thrust into the cruel heat of Desert Land. So, Desert Land, for Kid Me at least, was a pretty big step up in difficulty. Stage 1 introduces these enemies, these fake gold blocks. You can tell which ones are the fake ones because they're a much duller color than the other blocks around here. And yeah, they've just got little Goombas inside of them and they try to jump on you. But their trajectory is really obvious, like it's the same every time. And honestly, if you're fast, you can get the jump on them anyway, so they're really not very dangerous enemies. I think I had trouble with them when I was younger, but, you know, as a dumb kid. Of course it was harder. They even try to get you at the end, but it really isn't an issue. Just grab the panel and you're good. Again, as long as you're fast, you're good. And Luigi is going to spawn right on top of the spade panel. So, spade panels appear on the world map every time you get 80,000 points. So, yeah, we've been getting a pretty good score, apparently. And in addition, if you'll notice Luigi's score in the bottom there, it spawned based on Mario's points, which is kind of weird. I would have thought it would spawn for Mario, but apparently we're going to see another end spade soon when we're, it's also called an end spade, I think. It's got a lot of different names is the thing, but anyway though, yeah, we should be seeing it soon if Luigi's score is anything to go by, because he's not hit 80,000 yet. For now though, we'll move on to level 2 of World 2. So this one I think is mostly just the quicksand level. If you hit the quicksand, it's not immediate death, but it will drag you slowly into the pit, at which point you will die. But as long as you just rapidly jump out of the pit, you're good. Of course, the fire piranhas that appear from the quicksand pits are probably a bigger threat, but also, dang, that's a short stage. And Luigi gets 3-star panels. Good for him. Just short of 80,000 though. Mario's not gonna steal his prize just yet. That'll come later. Anyway though, we already have the fortress. I'm gonna be honest, I said that this is a big step up in difficulty for Kid Me. I don't know how. There is one specific stage I still have trouble with for reasons, but like, honestly, those first 2 levels were so short and easy, like, they didn't even feel like they really exercised their main gimmicks that much. So yeah, I really don't know what Kid Me was on about. These are easy. We've got a very Thwomp and Boo heavy stage, but honestly, it's not too bad. This is probably the biggest difficulty, because there's more than one Boo. It's just, you know, you gotta pay attention to more than one. Oh no! Oh wait, I just flew over it, so it's not a big deal. I did not have to juggle 2 Boos, by which I mean I did not have to maneuver one Boo to one side so that they're both on the same side, so I can look at them both. Anyway, it took so long to say that Boom Boom died while I was talking, so shrug. Really not a big deal. Alright, so that's the fortress stage. And wow, Mario already got another 80,000 points. Jeez, keep up, Luigi. Oh well, he'll just keep reaping the rewards of this matching game, which, by the way, yes, you get 2 tries per attempt. However, when you, make a mistake and come back again later, you will actually keep the progress you've made on the panels. So, yeah, didn't get much progress there, but I did get a match. That's good. And we'll go to another Toad house and get something good. It's a leaf. It's good to have in the inventory. She said, doing a no-hit run. I mean, look, if I switch from leaf, then it's good to have a leaf to go back to. And man, that is, I mean, it's a skip past the fortress if I got a game over, which, again, I won't, so, eh. And I always did find Boomerang Brothers harder than Hammer Brothers, so hey, there's another point of difficulty for younger me. That music box, by the way, will put enemies on the world map to sleep, allowing you to sneak past them. if you want. If you're really having trouble, I don't usually, so it's not something you're going to be seeing, I don't think. I've also got this pyramid level with the fire enemies. I always found the weird Podobo snakes, who I forgot the name of, kind of relentless. Like, they are difficult enemies because if you want to do anything around those pyramids, those fire snakes are gonna catch up. The thing is, I did not. I wasted no time in this level, so I kinda just went by them. Look, if I stayed around, you would totally see the power of the fire snake. Oh god, this session is apparently just an exercise in looking at how bad I was at Mario 3 when I was younger. 'Cause I remember this stage being a pain. This stage, however, the Sandpit stage, it's pretty infamous for one reason, and one reason alone. I'm sure you all know what it is, because if you've played Mario 3, you know it. I am, of course, talking about the tornado. To this day, I still have to cheat to get past that tornado, because if you run into the tornado, you don't die. It just kind of sucks you up and throws you back to the left. I think you basically just have to run enough to fully fill your gauge, and then you can just jump past it even without a leaf, but I don't know. I just can't do it. Anyway, yeah, that was the Angry Sun stage. Everybody remembers that because that sun is mildly terrifying. But honestly, if you didn't notice, the sun doesn't become an obstacle until the actual difficult part of the stage is done. And after that point, like, it's an obstacle, sure, but, like, the game introduces the Angry Sun very well, in that there's nothing else to really stop you. So you can mostly just focus on trying to dodge the sun as it spins around and tries to swoop at you in a very predictable pattern. So consequently, it's a very easy stage. Because, again, once you get past the tornado, it's just the sun, and the sun is pretty easy. Like, if you didn't have a leaf, then you could just jump by it. You know, you've got enough time in that stage where you can take it kind of slow and it's no big deal. Also, I skipped a lot of that stage. You may have noticed, but the leaf is very broken. The leaf is so powerful. And oh, hey, So, did the spade panel not appear, or did Luigi just not make it appear? Because, I mean, he's now past 80,000 points, but I don't think it appeared a third time. Well, I guess Luigi just isn't important enough to get that thing to spawn. Oh, Luigi. Your life is cursed. I'm struggling to remember what this stage's, like, central gimmick even is. Like, it's the level with the chain chomps. I know that. But, like, I didn't really have to pay attention to them. We have this secret right here. I think I'm supposed to, like, get under there and press the P-switch. Oh, the P-switch is there. Okay, so Past Me actually remembers this better than I do. I'm watching it right now, because I was like, the P-switch is clearly on the bottom, you fool. You utter imbecile. You're mucking this all up. And another leaf. So anyway, yeah, that'll just take us through pretty much the rest of the level. And Chain Chomp at the end? Yep, pretty much. Chain Chomps, to be fair, are pretty strong enemies. They're very erratic and kind of hard to predict, so try to stay out of their range. The saving grace of that enemy is the fact that they are on leashes, and as such, you can just kind of keep your distance. And lastly, we have the Pyramid stage. So yeah, Pyramid introduces Buzzy Beetles, who, can't be harmed by fireballs, so if you've been very fire-reliant for most of this game, these guys are a step up from the Koopas. Other than that, though, I did not like this level when I was younger, because either you had to have a tail to get through these blocks, or you had to use the Buzzy Beetle shells to break open the paths. I don't know, I just didn't like that. Probably because I got hit a lot more frequently. This really is the episode where I just contemplate how bad I was. To be fair, I guess I'm still bad because, wow, botched that one something fierce. That wasn't how you do that coin collecting section at all. You're not supposed to go to the top, you're supposed to get the coins before they turn back into blocks. Oh well. Anyway, Buzzy Beetles. They're more advanced Koopas, so they are a threat. You know, just like the Chain Chomps, as long as they actually get used, they can be a pretty good addition to levels. And unlike Chain Chomps, Buzzy Beetles actually appear fairly frequently. But you can still spin into them, so, you know, Leaf is still kind of just the best one. I mean, so far things have been fire resilient, like Dry Bones and Buzzy Beetles, but nothing has resisted the spin. Nobody can defeat the spin attack. Not pictured there because I decided to jump into them, but you know, still. That's the hammer. It can break rocks on the world map, so that usually unlocks secrets or shortcuts. You know, last time I said it was always shortcuts, but I think it's actually usually just secret areas, not shortcuts. That's mostly for the fortresses to unlock. Anyway, the second king, the king of Desertland. He's a hoopster now, but that's basically the same as it was in the original. In original Mario 3, he was a spider, which is like a hoopster, but not a Mario enemy. Alright, so, Airship Number 2. I usually don't remember the gimmicks of these until, like, partway through the stage. I mean, to be fair, I looked at that path and thought, should I go down? Would have been a good idea to go down, but no, I think you die if you go down, so... You gotta pay attention to where the level drifts as you do your auto-scrolling, and oh man, Mario's very daring, taking a fire flower, losing the leaf, which, you know, in the midst of an airship stage is pretty dangerous. Being able to glide helps a lot in these stages. Alright, so I kinda remember this stage. There are rocky wrenches here. If they survive, they will try to throw wrenches at you, and also, they respawn, so you can't be rid of them forever. But yeah, otherwise nothing too difficult in this stage. So, second boss, Morton Cooper Jr. He's very heavy, but I don't think that particularly matters in this battle. Yeah, no, he may be a heavy Koopa normally, but it does not factor into his fight. He is basically exactly the same as Larry. And he dies much the same. He doesn't die, Mario only pounces on him. Don't worry, Morton Cooper Jr. is safe. But yeah, there's another world completed by Mario. Luigi keeps getting screwed over by all of these Hammer Bro spots. It's really quite unfair. Alright, so... it's back to his old self. Here's a letter from the princess. What does she gotta say this time? Is it a tip and/or trick? Okay, I think I know what she's talking about. However, due to the graphics update, this is actually very misleading as far as letters go. So, should have updated the letter, Peach. Should have updated the letter.